Loudmouth, disrespectful black woman gets arrested in Dubai for screaming at people at a rental place. Now, of course, her mother made excuses for it and made it seem like it was the rental place's fault. You know, black women are never wrong, never held accountable, never take personal responsibility for their own behavior. Now, we're going to listen to the news story and they're going to butter it up to make it sound like she's the victim. And I'll come back with the rest of my commentary.
The last 2 months are described as terrifying for a Houston woman who we're told is being detained in Dubai.
Fox 26's Domely Keith joining us live near downtown Houston with why she's being held. Domely.
Well, the crime she's charged with may surprise you, and Dubai is increasingly becoming a vacation spot for a number of Houston women. One who's there right now, according to her social media page, is trying to get back to the Bayou City, but according to her mom, her passport has been confiscated because she was charged with screaming in public.
It also could result in prison time. So it's very scary.
The trip turned terrifying for Tiara Young Allen when her mom says she was a passenger in a friend's rental car and they got into an accident there in Dubai. Tina Baxter says when her daughter went to the company to retrieve her ID, credit card, and other items left in the rental, Baxter says it did not go well.
She found out that she could only receive those items if she paid an undisclosed amount of money. She dealt with a very aggressive individual, a young man there who was screaming at her.
Baxter says her 29-year-old daughter ultimately yelled back at the rental car agent, she says resulting in her being charged for screaming there in Dubai.
And so she is in jail for one reason and one reason alone. She raised her voice. In that country, a female is not even allowed to raise her voice. If she raises her voice, it's punishable by jail time.
It's been very emotional. There are some days I stay up all night crying.
They have a strict law system that is really based on theocracy.
This website warns, quote, laws and customs are very different, so be aware of your actions to ensure they don't offend while in United Arab Emirates. Now, after Baxter says her daughter was charged with screaming in Dubai, her passport has been taken, and the American social media influencer who works as a truck driver can't leave the UAE, according to her mom. And her mom says she's been placed under a travel ban pending the outcome of the investigation.
It's very frightening. The longer she's been there, the more reality has started to kick in.
In our opinion, she did not commit a crime. Don't punish women for doing the same thing a man can do in Dubai. It's not fair and it's not right.
Now, the 29-year-old does now have an attorney there in Dubai, and her mom says she's told that she could face jail time because there is surveillance video of her screaming. Now, we have reached out to the U.S. and the UAE embassies. Will government officials step in and give her assistance? I'm still awaiting responses. Reporting live near downtown Houston, I'm Domely Keith, Fox 26 News.
Now, see, other countries, they don't put up with loudmouth, violent, disrespectful women, period. They don't put up with it in other countries. And see, here in the United States, black women could be disrespectful. They could be loudmouth. They could punch men. They could be violent. They could run their mouth. They could go off anywhere. They could destroy the store. They could tear up anything and anywhere they want to do and never be held accountable here in the United States. But see, other countries, they ain't going for that. And see, now she's been finally being held accountable for a behavior that she already had in the United States. She tried to take that violent, ignorant, loudmouth behavior to another country, and they weren't going for it. See, accountability is something else, and karma is something else. It'll catch up with you. You think you could act out and do whatever the hell you want to do because you're a woman and you're a black woman, and my behavior is justified because of how I feel. It's a certain way you need to conduct yourself in society. You don't have to get loud and ignorant and run your mouth and disrespect people and jump in people's faces every time you're confronted or you have a confrontation or have a problem. There's a certain way you need to conduct yourself as women. But here in the United States, they let black women do whatever the hell they want to do. and everybody's feeling sorry for her. I don't. Her own actions and her own behaviors put her in that situation. Just like here in the United States, when bad stuff do happen to these women, we're supposed to cry and feel sorry for them. I don't. Because listen, they refuse to take instruction. They refuse to listen to anybody. They're hard-headed. Everywhere we turn around, they're being disrespectful, loud mouth, running their mouth. They're attacking men. They're fighting men. And now they're finally being held accountable for what they've done. I'm your boy, Zillionaire. She gonna learn a tough lesson right now to keep her mouth shut and not run her mouth and be loud and aggressive and disrespectful like she is in the United States. And I'm out of here.